Hey everybody, it's Dr. Tim Harrigan and I have my good friend Kirsten here. She's going to help us demonstrate to you a very powerful stretch that we want every human to do really for the rest of your life. Everything we do these days is down and forward. We're on our phones, we're on our computers, we're at our desks. That posture literally gives us a lower lifespan. When we sit too much and you literally compress the spinal cord over time, it's not good for your central nervous system or your structure. There's a lot of issues that come along with that. We've seen over 10,000 people, with what we do, and we see all kinds of stuff. People develop headaches, low back pain, neck pain, carpal tunnel issues. So we have these stretches called YWTL. Okay, so get a copy of this, actually get 2 or 3 copies of this so that you can tape them up, to your bathroom mirror, to your refrigerator to remind you to do them, okay? This is not a time-consuming stretch. It's just a matter of remembering to do them. So get several copies just to remind you. So initially it's gonna take you just 1 minute to do these. So YWTLs. Kirsten, let's demonstrate here. So I'm gonna have you stand with your back against the door jamb here. A door jamb works really good because if I'm against a wall, I can only stretch so far against that wall. I'm gonna hit the wall, right? So a door jamb works good so you can stretch back as you get more flexible. So you want to stand with your shoulder blades and your back against the wall. Get your butt against the wall, and then we want to kind of tuck our chin back a little bit, okay? And so everything is touching that door jamb. This is kind of the neutral position to start from. Now the first position, Kirsten, I want you to do a Y position with your hands, okay? And it's good to do these in a mirror, have somebody videotape you maybe, and then I want your palms perfectly up and in, okay? So straight wrists, up and in, kind of pointing at each other. So this is the starting position of the Y. Now this isn't the stretch, of course. The stretch is going to be keeping your core engaged. So I want you to tighten up your core. That's literally all 6 sides of your core. And then essentially what I want you to do is kind of try to pinch that shoulder blade against the door jamb. So you're gonna kind of pinch back, those shoulders will roll back a little bit, and you're just gonna hold that kind of as far as you can, stretch back. So just kind of pinch there. You're gonna hold that for 10 seconds starting out. That's the Y position. You're squeezing back. You should feel a little bit of burn because you're contracting the rear muscles while stretching out these front tight muscles that kind of cave forward over time. So this is why we do that for 10 seconds. Then kind of shake it out a little bit, relax. Let those muscles kind of, get some more energy back for a second. Then we're gonna do a W position. So literally just put your arms in a W position. Keep those wrists straight, palms facing in. Same exact thing, you guys. So from this position, we're gonna squeeze back now against that, try to pinch that door jamb with your shoulder blades, okay? And you're gonna hold it, squeeze nice and strong back there, and you're gonna hold that for 10 seconds, okay? While keeping your core tight, while keeping that chin tucked back. So this pattern is essentially going to start to stretch, you can relax for a second, start to stretch out those tight muscles that literally will get shorter and shorter as we age, and then we hunch into that little old person eventually. So you're gonna hold that for 10 seconds. YWT is next. So you got it, you've done these before, I think, right? So I want your palms up, you're gonna be in a T position, and same exact thing, you're gonna kind of pinch back, try to squeeze that door jamb with your shoulder blades, keep that core engaged, chin tucked back, and you're gonna squeeze that for 10 seconds, okay? Shake that out for a second. That wasn't 10 seconds, we're just kind of demonstrating though. So then the L, this one's the most challenging for people. So I want you to lower this arm a little bit, directly out, perpendicular. From this position, same exact thing. I'm gonna squeeze back, squeeze those shoulder blades like you're trying to pinch that door jamb. Core is tight, chin is tucked back a little bit more if you can, and then hold that position for 10 seconds, okay? So go ahead and relax for a second. So why do we do these? This pattern is going to basically build a pattern in your nervous system and your structure. There's stretch receptors in our body. We're molded into this muscle memory, these neurological patterns from all these bad habits we have from our sleeping position, from sitting all day. So what I want people to do, the way that we've seen works the best, is start in all 4 of those positions for 10 seconds each and kind of shake it out between each position, okay? We want you to do that 10 seconds for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, we're just gonna increase the time a little bit. Eventually, we're gonna get to 30 seconds. However, the problem with some people are go-getters, are people that are very capable, which is most patients. They wanna do 30 seconds right away. That's the eventual goal. Don't start with 30 seconds. Kirsten is completely capable of holding those positions for 30 seconds each, right? 30 seconds times 4 positions. That's not the goal though. When we start at 10 seconds, we start to build a pattern. 2 weeks later, I want you to go to 15 seconds in each of the 4 positions, okay? And now it's gonna take 15 seconds times 4, do that for 2 weeks, eventually 20 seconds for 2 weeks, and then 25 seconds, and then 30 seconds, okay? So it's gonna take quite a few weeks to get to that 30-second hold, but there's a reason why we do that. It builds a pattern. It builds a muscle memory, neurological memory by slowly increasing. Though she's capable of 30 seconds now, that's not the goal. It's to build this pattern from all these daily habits, all this repetitive motion, and this molding pattern that we create in our bodies over time so that we can reverse that. Once we get a good posture and your neck is in a good position, we have a nice straight spine towards the front here, we want to maintain it. So once you get really good at these, that doesn't mean stop, because everything we do throughout the day or at night, we're creating this posture. So you need a way to constantly fight against that, what we call flexion dominance and forward head posture, which is doing these daily, literally for the rest of your life, to cancel out some of our sedentary or maybe our repetitive habits throughout the day. So enjoy.